Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be learning about the power of language and the spells it casts. So if you're ready to become a conscious linguist, then stay tuned. Language is more than just mere words. It is energy and intention. The words we use can either cast spells that empower and enchant us, or they can wreak havoc on not only our own lives, but those around us as well. Language is not just a tool for communication. It has the power to shape our thoughts, emotions, and even affect our physical well-being. The words we choose to use can either uplift or disempower ourselves and others. Let's look at some examples to understand this better. Imagine someone saying to you that you won't amount to anything. What impact does that have on your body? What sensations arise? Perhaps self-doubt kicks in, some sadness, or even anger or frustration. These words have the potential to create limiting beliefs about how we see ourselves and our ability to move through the world in empowering ways. For most of us, that inner voice inside our mind was actually shaped and created by the words that those around us chose to use. Our family, our friends, society at large. Those words that they used have impacted us and created this current version of ourselves. So as we choose to move through the world as more conscious linguists, we can also start to use the power of language to undo some of those curses that were put upon us. Now let's look at a different example. If someone said to you that you have the most incredible potential and that I believe in you, how does that make you feel? Perhaps it instills a sense of confidence, motivation, and belief in your abilities. These words can empower and inspire us to reach our full potential. We all speak with certain metaphors in mind, so I invite you to get really curious about the words that you are using in both your outer world to friends, family, colleagues, but also in your inner world. What words, themes, and stories are you either trapped in or using to consciously design a magnificent life for yourself and those around you? When we start to become aware of the words we use in day-to-day life, it can reveal to us some of the deep subconscious beliefs that we hold. For example, if you find yourself saying things like, I'm really struggling, it feels like an uphill battle, this would bring your attention to some beliefs that you hold around your ability to move through the world with ease and flow. And the magic is, when we start to change the words that we use, we can actually start to change our perception of reality and therefore our experience of it. When we consciously shift our self-talk to more empowering statements like I am capable of learning and growing and I embrace challenges, as opposed to things like I'm a complete failure and I won't amount to anything, we boost our confidence and overall mental well-being. We have greater access to our motivation mechanisms. Language not only affects ourselves but also has a ripple effect to those around us. Our words can either build or break. By becoming conscious linguists, we have the power to create a positive impact on the world around us by choosing the words we use mindfully. So here are some ways to work with these amazing linguistic powers. Step number 1 is start to get curious about your current words, themes, and metaphors that you're using daily. You can also start to get curious about the impact that other people's words have on you. Just start to notice, are you affected by tone, or do you fixate on particular words that people are saying? Another powerful tool in conscious linguistics is using empowering affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce our beliefs and intentions, and they help to reprogram the subconscious mind. Remember that when working with affirmations, it's also really important to be able to work with that subconscious belief. Otherwise, we can say that affirmation till we're blue in the face, but if we don't actually change at the root, it may not be as beneficial. Another way to work with our linguistic powers is to recognize which areas of our life we're wanting to create changes or improvements in. Notice how you're speaking about this particular area. For example, with money, how do you speak about money? Do you constantly use words like I'm broke or I'm struggling when referring to money? I want you to recognize that the words that you're using are having a direct impact on the way that you're relating to this particular area. So start to play play with new words when you describe or when you speak magic over this particular area. The final tool I want to share with you today is starting to become conscious of the intention behind your words. For many of us, when we're in conversation, because we're afraid to hurt the other person's feelings, we don't really say what we mean. So we're speaking, but the words are actually holding a deeper intent or connotation. Start to practice radical, loving honesty. This can feel really scary at first, but eventually it will start to become second nature, and you will have more deep and meaningful connections than you ever thought possible. The more honest you are with yourself, the easier it's going to be honest with those around you. So what is the intention behind what you're saying? What is the message that you're trying to convey to the person that you're speaking to? Before engaging in conversation or speaking your truth, take a moment to clearly set that intention. Ask yourself, what is the outcome that I'm seeking? What energy do I want to convey? And with that focused intention, you can then choose your words as potent instruments of manifestation and transformation. So I hope this video was helpful in getting you curious about the language you're using and the way that it's currently shaping your reality. If you found this video beneficial, remember to like and subscribe for future videos. I'll see you soon.